This video is for the Myolift QT, specifically for the eye lift treatment, and it addresses the muscles all along the eye. It's called the orbicularis oculi, and it is going to address lifting and firming, as well as the relaxing of the overworked muscles that causes the crow's feet. Now, this is not a sponsored video by 7E Wellness. This is specifically for my clients who are using this, and they found that the app video moved a little bit too fast. So first thing is, you do need to have all your supplies ready. And so go ahead and get your Restore Conductive Gel, which comes with the product. You also need your mask brush. Now, I do talk about in my other instructive videos that you have to have your toner to extend the hydration of the gel to have that glide so you can have that conductivity. This one is the Brightening Biopeptide Toner. So now, I use this because it was specifically formulated for conductive treatments, as well as 7 plant-based brighteners. And I'm going to show you something. You're not going to spray your eyes, okay? So it's just a little trick that you're going to do with that. Hi, my name is Christy, and I have been treating clients for over 14 years now with over 26,000 different treatments. And even though most of my videos are just general instructional videos, this is specifically for my clients who requested this. So if you're watching it and you're not my client, but you have the Myolift QT, you may find this video helpful. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the brow lift treatment. So instead of spraying your eye, I just spray a little bit into my hand. And just, so we're going to do the brow. We're going to tap out here. Okay. Then we're going to take the gel and just put it all over on the brows. And what you want to do is you want to line up to where, so this is the head of the brow and this is the tail. So you want to line up to where the beginning of it, or the inner corner of your eye is. And make sure that the conductivity is on low for this. And you're just going to press up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to do it again. And you just want to get right underneath that fatty part right there and then lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's normal to feel a pulsing just right above, like the brow area. Okay? Now, the other one, and you're going to do it on the other side, but again, with this video, I'm just going to keep everything on the same side and then move over. The next one is the mid-brow lift treatment. And the most common mistake that I see clients doing this is, especially if the way that their brow grows kind of tends to go downwards. So you want to go from the mid-brow here and then go up. Okay, so that your brow is arched. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then do it again. So up in the arrow. Okay, a lot of times if the brow tends to kind of come down, my clients will follow it along the brow line, and they'll end up going like this and then kind of following it down. No, you want to bring it from here, and this area right here tends to evaporate really quickly for some reason, so you want to bring it here and then angle it up. So I always say to my clients, if you're doing this and you're not sure if you're doing it correctly, watch your elbow, because if you angle it up, this little chicken wing right here will go out, okay, instead of coming down. Okay, so that's the most common one here. Now we're going to do the under eye area. Now this is to help with under eye puffiness, dark circles, even some of the fine lines and wrinkles right here. So, and this area is super dry. You know, it doesn't have a lot of oils. So I noticed that, you know, a lot of my clients will say the gel just evaporates too fast. So that's why you put a little bit of the toner on there. Okay. And then here, and I had a question. So if your toner has the SD alcohol, not cetearyl alcohol, but SD alcohol in there, sometimes they'll say my skin is drier, and it's because they're not using one that is meant to be used with this. Okay, now what you're going to do here is you can use the same hand that you are using for the side, or do opposite. It just depends on what is more comfortable with you. Okay, so you're going to start from the outer corner, and then don't drag it. I see a lot of clients dragging it. Gently keep the two balls on the skin and hold. And you'll see flashing. Some clients don't, and you're going to hold it 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're not going to drag it back. You're going to take it off the skin, go back to the outer corner, and gently glide. Don't drag it, and hold. 2, 3, 4. And again, do it again here. And I'm exaggerating the lifting because on the app, it's not too clear. So some of my clients are like dragging it. They're like, you know, you could see that skin, especially if they have lax skin, kind of moving forward. So you want to lift it and then go this way. Okay? Okay, so for those of you who are using Retin-A or retinol or any type of eye product that contains glycolic acid or anything that is an active ingredient, you're going to have to discontinue the use for a little bit because the eye area, the skin in the eye area is more sensitive, it's thinner, and can be more reactive. Because remember, microcurrent increases the ATP energy resource in the cells, and it also increases the efficacy as well as the penetration of whatever you're using on your skin. So you have to discontinue using that for a while you do this. Also, if you are doing any type of Botox treatments, because remember, Botox freezes the muscle and prevents the wrinkles or the crow's feet from crinkling. And then you have to wait till it wears off, and then you got to go back. Where the microcurrent actually strengthens the muscle. And so when you strengthen the muscle, the skin attached to that muscle becomes lifted and is more firm. So you could actually cause more inflammation with your skin so now we're doing the brow lift here, right? And you're going to go up. So you remember how that little chicken wing goes out? And that's how, if you look at yourself in the mirror, you can see it'll go out. If you follow your brow line and go down, your elbow won't go out. Okay, that's how you know. So that's a very common mistake, and you have to just be very aware of doing that. Okay. So that's how so this is where you would work for the crow's feet right here, because you're lifting up you're strengthening that muscle. Okay. And then now we're going to work on the under eye area. So the under eye area is where you start to address the under eye puffiness and the fine lines and wrinkles there, and even dark circles. Now, if you have hereditary dark circles, it may help somewhat for it, and it's going to take longer. But for those of you, if it's due to age, it will work a lot more. It's effective for that. Okay. So again, you're going to start off on the side and gently glide. Don't drag it. Gently glide here. Oh, it ended here. So let's pretend that it's still going, and then you just kind of come down like this. You're not going to drag it back and forth, okay? Because then you can actually see my skin dragging here. You're going to keep it from here and then gently glide to here, hold for 4 seconds, and do that 3 times. Okay, so I hope that helps. And if you are considering or you don't know which would be better for you, whether it be Botox or microcurrent, they do totally different things. And make sure you subscribe and hit that bell because that video is coming. And remember, if you are at the end of your Botox and it's time for you to get the Botox, you know, the Botox is worn off, and you want to do microcurrent, you can do it at the end. Okay, so that's the best time to do the microcurrent if you're trying to work that. Okay, so remember, makeup is an art, skincare is a science. We'll see you in the next video.